Hi everyone, I'm Shivani and today we are going to discuss topic about examples of flowchart. Chapter 9. And the content we are going to discuss is I have considered some examples like medical service, vacuum robot, alarm clock, travel plan, crossing traffic, find largest number of three numbers. And first we will see medical service. So medical service, this is a hospital flowchart example that shows how clinical cases shall be proceed. And this flowchart it uses a decision shapes intensively like in representing alternative flows and all that. So first we will see it will start, and patient arrives, and he will register first. He will register, and if no, again he should register. If yes, then he will find available nurse, and if no, again he have to wait for that available nurse. And if yes, then nurse she will record his health condition, and she will call doctor, like she will say whether doctor available or not. If no, again he has to wait for the doctor, and if yes, then he will she will assign patient to the doctor, and after that he has to follow up. And if no, then he had to take medication, and if yes, they can arrange appointment for him. And after medication, if no, the patient can leave, and if yes, then patient have then like they give a patient a prescription, and after that he patient will leave, and the flowchart will be end here. And next example is vacuum robot. Vacuum robot, vacuum robot it cleaners, it is a very amazing piece of technology. So it is like battery operated device and can complete their machine autonomously by moving along the floor, and detecting obstacles, and surveys variations, and also it will return to charge. And also it has various sensors and enough computational power to handle complex situations also. So first it will start, it will power on, then it will scan entire environment, and it will generate the location, and it will plan the route. So when it will plan the this vacuum will be on, and it will follow the route, and it will finish the route. If yes, then vacuum will be off, and it will return power dock and power off and end. But if it is not, like if it not finished the route, then it can be battery low, or vacuum may be filled. If vacuum filled, then it will again it will follow the route, and again it will finish, and all the process go on. If yes, vacuum will be off, and if vacuum is filled, then it will off, and it will stop working, and error detector it will on, and it gives error, and it power off, and it will end process. Then alarm clock, it is a very important aid that helps us keep in a regular routine, and it's very important in our life. So first it starts, we will set alarm uh, at a particular time, and after that it when it will ring, we will if we will ready to wake up. If yes, then we will leave bed, and we will turn off alarm, and it will end process. But if no, again we will be late, and we will be like again we will set the time for five more minutes, and all that. Then the process will not end. Again it will come to the again alarm rings, and again we have to ready to wake up. If yes, then we can leave bed and turn off the alarm, and it will end the process there. So next, travel plan means first it will start, and if we are going from one particular city to another, like we can say we can take city A and to city B. Then first we will see time, and we will see distance, like longer or shorter. And if longer, then we have to see time, and we have to see coach, train, and all that. And also if shorter, also we have to see price, and flight, like if we are going to daytime, or and like in that case we have to see everything. And after that, after seeing this all process only, we can arrive at city B, and it will end process. Next, crossing traffic, uh, we know the signals, and first it will start, and we found the footbridge there. If no, then we can see tunnel there. If yes, then use that footbridge. And after we if no, when we found the tunnel, then use the tunnel. uh, Again, if like we cannot use the tunnel, then we can found the crossing, like way walkway. uh, so walkway, if yes, then we can see traffic light. If no, again we have to go for the footbridge and tunnel and all that process. So if we can see the traffic light, if yes, then we can see colors in that. If no, then look left and all that. After left, a car will approach there. If yes, then it will see it. Again, it will process will be repeated, and if no, then look left, and a car will approach. uh, if no, cross the traffic and end there. Then we have last, that is find the largest among three different numbers entered by the user. So first it will start, and we have to declare variables that we have taken here are a, b, c. So first, after declaring, we have to read that a, b, c, like we have to give the values to it. And if a is less than b, if it is true, then a then a is greater, we will check a is greater than c or not. If a is greater than b, then if it is false, then we will see whether b is greater than c or not. So when we will see b is greater than c or not, if it is true, then it will print b. If it is false, then it will print c. Again, when we will see a is greater than c, if it is true, then it will print a. If it is false, again it will print c. So overall it will print a or b or c. So again, after all this process, it will stop. So yeah, end of the chapter 9. Thank you.